He can't stop destroying his life. Well, that sounds pretty bad.
Uh-oh, another bad day for the looks maxing IRL streamer Clavicular, as rumors have it that he was arrested yet again. Last time, it was because of the physical altercation that happened on his live stream, and this time it looks like it could be because of the viral gator clip, you know, where he essentially mag dumped on a maybe alive or maybe deceased alligator.
He's undeniably dead. He didn't do anything wrong.
In Florida.
Yo, boys, we're gonna cut it for a little while. I've got to take care of some stuff.
I gotta take care of some stuff.
Come back soon. So we're gonna come back.
The stuff is going to jail.
And then on top of that, you also have clips of him firing at a drone, which isn't a good look, to put it lightly. I guess Clavicular
I'm gonna be honest, like, obviously you can't shoot at a drone, but, like, I'm not really gonna get mad about that. Like, I mean, that's not really something that I find to be personally offensive.
Seemingly trying to deal with the consequences of his own actions for the last few days now, but after being forced to end his 30-day marathon stream early, once again, it feels like his luck with the law is starting to run out. And now, things might actually be serious this time.
But the message I'll send is, we enforce the law here no matter who you are. If you're an influencer, social media celebrity, doesn't matter. If you do the crime here, you do the time. We prosecute to the fullest. We don't give out special treatment.
I know I've came on this channel multiple times talking about how this guy is slowly ruining his life. Well, every time he streams himself doing something crazy, like blatantly breaking the law or admitting to insane and sometimes illegal methods to stay lean and, I guess, ascend, in his own words, it's not really like he's helping his own life. I feel like he has so much going for him right now. He just doesn't know how to handle it, so he just self-sabotages to, I guess, I don't know, make his life hard again for no reason whatsoever. But I
think he's just doing what he's doing. Honestly, I really started to like Clav when he ran the guy over and he said, "I hope he's dead." I did. Whenever he ran him over and then he said, the other guy said, "Is he dead?" And then Clav said, "I hope so." I was like, that's a real one. That's a real one. I actually think that he's not doing any of this for pressure from popularity. I think maybe, like, actually that's not true. It's probably a little bit of it. I think that a lot of the things that Clav has done are things that I would have done whenever I was his age. And by a lot of those things, I mean every single one of them except for meth. That's it. Would I have shot at a drone? Yep. Would I have mag dumped a dead gator? Absolutely. Would I have, run somebody over that was annoying me if I thought I could get away with it? Well, no, because it would mess up my car. So I guess assuming it wouldn't mess up my car, yes. Yeah. Hit your face with a hammer? My first video is me hitting myself in the forehead with something.
Retard. Wait, no, let me do it better. You're gonna break it.
So, yeah, I don't really think there's anything wrong with him at all. I think he's fine.
The reality of the situation is the fact that I'm still making videos about him means that he still managed to avoid any real consequences up until
let
now.
him live.
Some people would be like,
what's wrong with
that's
that?
kind of surprising, but honestly, for anything to really happen with U.S. law, it takes some time. And don't even get me started with outside of the U.S. I mean, we have Johnny Smalley still stuck in Korea to this day. But back to Clavicular, the assault charge, or the original reason he was arrested, was allegedly due to a fight that he was said to have instigated between his
Isn't it crazy that two women can get in a fight and the person that gets charged is the man? That's crazy.
And violent, and a TikToker by the name of Jenny Popok. But in the time it took me to record and edit most of that video, he'd already posted bail, walked free, and did some PR with baby goats, and set up this like big return interview with academics about how the jail wouldn't let him wait inside for his driver to arrive. Also, he was worried about all the press outside, and in reality, it was just like a half a dozen middle-aged dudes in polos. Like, it's not like he really had to fight his way through that crowd. Like, there's nothing intimidating about this. But regardless, his response to this wasn't exactly like, oh, hey, I'm really scared of going to jail, either for assault or unloading a mag into an alligator, or both. And I guess, to be fair,
he didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, who gives a fuck? He's not gonna go to jail for that. Nobody's going to jail for that shit.
Up until now, he has managed to get himself out of pretty much every sticky situation he's gotten himself into. You know, mowing down someone with the Tesla, being at a...
Completely deserved. Totally deserved. Absolutely unfathomably fucking based. Next.
A bar while underage and possessing...
Oh my god, he went to... Dude. Can you let a man live? I mean, really, like, I don't think these are that bad. What are we doing here? You going to a bar under it? What are we doing?
A fake ID, and even admitting multiple times that, you know, he was using that Walter White special to lean max.
Doing math.
But none of this has really given him any real consequences. But like I said, until now, bro. Because if there's one thing Florida's not going to let you do is mess around with their alligators and get away with it. So when Clavicular abruptly ended his stream again in the midst of this, what was supposed to be a 30-day marathon, rumors started swirling online about him possibly getting questioned again by police in regards to the mag dump into the alligator.
Yeah. I think we should, might have to turn it off for like half hour.
Be right back.
No, not even be right back. Just, yo, boys, we're gonna cut it for a little while. I've got.
I don't know why they didn't. Honestly, like at this point, just mute it. Just mute it. Put the police in the background and say, guys, we're live. Do you want to do it in another room, or we can just do it here? But we gotta turn the sound off. Like I feel like it's not a big deal, right? I mean, damn.
There are some stuff, so we're gonna come back in a little bit. All right.
Or could it be the assault? Since
imagine him being an illegal alien. What's your perspective now on the gator killing? He should have never had a gun.
Prior, it was reported that his girlfriend Violet turned herself in to the police, and her mugshot started doing the rounds online as well. And even though she'd gotten out on a $1,000 bond, both of them legitimately being arrested, coupled with Clav disappearing yet again, had people speculating that, you know, it's serious this time. And that's exactly what the Florida Attorney General James Uthmeyer said in an interview from March 30th, where he was asked about the gator incident and gave a pretty detailed answer.
The gator is a protected creature.
Can you believe that they actually are talking about this? Oh my God.
Majestic creature here in the state of Florida. And there was an influencer, Clavicular, who was caught shooting one on a fan boat. This footage was all over my timeline.
Which is totally bullshit, by the way. He didn't shoot a live gator. It was obvious it wasn't alive.
And of this influencer killing or shooting a dead or alive gator. This is, again, illegal by statute. We pulled it by the statutes of Florida.
So this is interesting because there's still a whole lot of questions up in the air about this incident. Was he on, you know, Florida public land, or was he on private property? Did the tour guide he was with give him permission to do this? So, like, I don't know. There's a lot of things here. Oh, and then, of course, was the alligator alive or not? So, of course, all of those questions matter a whole lot for this whole case. But this is the first we've actually heard anything from a source with any real credibility on the situation. And if there's anyone we could trust with reliable information on this case, it would probably be the Attorney General. But also, it was safe to say that no one was shocked by his response.
What's an update here, Mr. Trump?
Yeah, well, he's been arrested. Fish and Wildlife, the Conservation Commission here that oversees our state parks and permitting when it comes to hunting.
Why Asmon's defending this retard? Because I used to be this retard. That's why. It's that simple.
They're deeply involved in an investigation. Obviously,
I don't think it's a big deal.
Video, but we're crossing our T's, dotting our I's.
Yeah, the whole crossing your T's and dotting your I's really sounds a lot like he's trying to make sure
minus
he has
the
a
looks,
slam dunk case. And while
obviously,
he likely can't actually share too much, he surely doesn't tiptoe around how he feels and isn't afraid to remind people that this is a felony. And he's definitely not pretending to be Walmart employee or just a silly prank. And this is definitely not, you know, Clav pretending to be a Walmart employee or just a silly prank. they were filming themselves discharging lethal firearms recklessly into the air. Or, as he quote-unquote described it, being careless and cocky.
Yeah. It looks like a serious offense here. This is a felony. You can't just go out and shoot animals here in Florida. We have law and order. We have a permitting process. If you want to go on a gator hunt, there's certainly very appropriate ways to do that. But the imagery you see in the video is pretty careless and cocky. And at the end of the day, that might just be so stupid that it lands him a lot of time behind bars.
And this doesn't even cover the fact that they were shooting at a drone that they were alleging was spying on them, which also is extremely illegal. But I feel like a broken record at this point, because I still don't know why streamers act like rules don't apply to them just because they're filming content. Like, the camera turns on, and I guess all their critical thinking just flies out the window. It doesn't make sense. If anything, when you're live streaming, you should be on even better behavior.
I try to be a good boy. I do. I don't do anything wrong while I'm alive.
Because that's now there forever for everyone to see. But like I said, when you never face any real consequences and instead you're just praised and given opportunities like walking a fashion week, like days after an arrest,
photoshopped, right?
I guess you're just gonna act like this.
That has to be photoshopped.
So I can see why he has this whole untouchable attitude. But I also think it's important to remind these streamers that no amount of internet clout is going to save you from the law.
But the message I'll send is we enforce the law here no matter who you are. If you're an influencer, social media celebrity, doesn't matter. If you do the crime here, you do the time. We prosecute to the fullest. We don't give out special treatment. So if you're going to do dumb things, expect to get, serious results.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite possible this is the first time you actually see Clavicular get a little bit more than just a slap on the wrist.
I don't think much is going to happen.
Again, I can't get it out ahead of the investigators and the prosecutors here. They get in trouble. I get in trouble enough with them. They get frustrated with me. But you're looking at a time of years.
And the Attorney General acknowledges that he can't come out in front of the investigation or he'll get in trouble, but he sounds very confident that Clavicular will be served some real justice for how he acted on the airboat.
That
and if we
would
see
be
kick
crazy.
streamers get years for opening fire on an alligator at the height of their fame, he may go down as one of the biggest idiots in streaming history, at least when it comes to some of the largest creators.
Oh, definitely. I mean, and again, like, I don't think it's a big deal, but if he broke the law, he broke the law, right? It is what it is. Like, don't make me think like, oh, wow, I'm totally okay with it. It's more that, like, you asked me my personal opinion on things. Like, here's my real opinion. There is very obviously a tier list of crimes, and certain crimes are worse than other ones in my mind. The ones that he did, I don't really think are that big of a deal. That being said, if you break the law, that's what happens.
We have some Hall of Fame morons that he hasn't topped out yet, but this is maybe one of the more viral incidents. But for now,
pretty bad one.
We will have to wait to see what actually unfolds, whether it's a felony charge for the gator or some sort of combination for the assault charges. It's honestly anyone's guess for what's going to happen. Because the whole Tesla thing, that was crazy, and I don't think anyone thought that he was just going to get away scot-free after that. But
honestly, like, you're right about that. Like, that shit was crazy that he totally got away from that.
It seems like he did. But his roommate did, however, let some interesting information slip on stream. So he's heavily implying that Clavicular is not arrested and not in trouble, and I guess is just chilling. And everyone on Twitter was just creating conspiracies.
Hey guys, Clap's just like resting. He's just chilling. Like, people were coming up with so much conspiracy theories. Like, but no, he's just literally just chilling right now. Yeah, were you reading the Twitter com?
Oh,
When?
Like today?
Yeah.
They were coming up with conspiracies of what happened to Clav.
I know.
Like, holy shit, did he get arrested again? Did he? No, he's just, he's just laying, I think. Holy.
He's laying down.
In, boy.
Is that
Okay.
it?
You can sort of tell the girl Mia does not even want to open that can of worms and is trying to like change the topic
doesn't
as
wanna be
quickly as
involved,
possible. But if he's telling the truth, it means that currently Clavicular just still isn't in custody, and neither is Violet, since she could also allegedly be heard in the background at some point during the same stream.
Yeah.
Who the f is it? Oh, Violet.
Do you need something? I can bring you some.
You want Snickers?
What do you want?
All right, what are they saying? I tell get out. Oh, Mia, they're angry now.
Why?
I don't know why they're angry.
Quick update, it seems like the guy who was way off that K was correct, and that Clavicular was just apparently chilling at the house, most likely at the end of the streams to deal with all this stuff. So it'll be interesting to see what happens going forward, because now we have multiple government agencies looking into this. But regardless, I don't think this airboat situation is going to get brushed under the rug like the other things. So I guess we just kind of have to wait and see what happens. But that was a quick update on how Clavicular is for some reason still slowly destroying his life. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe.
It is kind of crazy how many drama things he's gotten into in like such a short period of time. It is impressive. Like, it's been like five really, really bad ones. I'll link you guys the video. It's been fucking insane. And let me go back. I'll link it to you guys right now. This happened right after this video. This is the full clip, but the main one got like 40 million views. Okay, let me look at it. The TikTok mom one is wild. I don't know what that is. I'd have to look at it. Give me a second. Oh, fuck. It got messed up. What the fuck? Okay, there it is. I think now it's going to work, right? Yes, okay. Had a seizure? Wait, clavicular seizure maxed. What? Wait a minute. It's doing that thing where it doesn't work properly.
Go. Just make sure it's to the sides of the neck, right? Yep.
Wait, maybe lift up your arms so we know when you're.
Why would you do this?
Lift up your arms.
Hold your arm up.
Why would you do this?
Don't do it.
Let me know. Yeah, I think he's gone.
He's gone?
I think he's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
Let go. You're good. Let him choke.
Oh my god.
Turn him over.
What the fuck?
You're good.
Why would you do this?
I'm here.
He's good.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm here. Turn to the side.
What the fuck?
I'm here, bro. I'm here.
Jesus.
I'm here.
Is stupid? Yeah.
He's good. He's good.
I'm here.
He's good.
It's Tarzan. You're good. I'm here. Take your second.
What the fuck?
He's good.
That's an actual seizure?
Never do that shit again.
Wow. Yo, he's crazy.
Give me a second.
What the fuck does
Holy fuck.
How do you feel?
That was the craziest thing ever.
Yeah. No, just give him a sec. Let him sit real quick. Let him sit.
Yo.
Oh my god.
Give him a sec, because if he stands up and falls, he's fucked.
Yo, that was sick, bro. Dude, the dream was like crazy.
You had a dream?
Dude,
Dude, you were seizing.
Wait, really?
Bro, you look just
Let him
like
live?
me, bro.
Well, you know.
What,
Like,
did you have like
you
crazy dreams, like fast
Yo,
dreams?
the dream was like, bro, I was so scared.
Yeah, that's what
The
I'm saying.
dream
That
was
shit is
crazy,
insane.
bro. Wait, hold on, let me chill for a second.
When he said that shit feels so lit. That's it, bro.
The Fiji water?
Bro,
Like doing it?
No, it feels like.
Bro, dream about the Whopper, no cheese.
What the
Get
fuck?
addicted to getting choked out.
Dude,
Yo.
post-game interview.
Yeah, I'm chilling, bro. That was.
What the fuck?
Fix your mic.
Ah, fuck.
Holy shit,
that
you're like
was
Mia's
great.
skin color right now.
Wait, really?
Yes, bro.
Taking a photo of him. Oh my god. And fuck Nitro goes say it happened. Yeah, I guess so. Can't tell if he's lying or stupid or both. Kids in your school didn't do it. I knew other people that did stuff like this, but I was never around this. Like, I mean, this is something I would never do that. That is fucking nuts. But, you know, like, other people are a little bit crazier than I am. I'll tell you that. Holy fuck, man. And, no, it's not. It's normal. And people passed out because of choking, because of jujitsu. Yeah, that shit would scare the fuck out of me, man. I'm going to be honest. Like, it really would. Like, that's crazy scary. And, cutting off oxygen to the brain is peak. Yeah, I would not do that. That's too much even for me to say, like, oh, yeah, it's just like what people are doing. Nah, man, that's too much.